So guys, welcome back to another video. Hope everyone has been keeping well. Today we are going to be jumping into something a little bit different. I'm going to be sharing an insight with you as to why I started my YouTube channel and as to why you're going to gain value from watching me and following my journey. For those of you that don't know, I'm an entrepreneur and I've been one for around 4 to 5 years. And during these times I've gone through some of the most challenging periods in my life. You know, all the way from going through toxic relationships and nasty breakups to being broke, financially strapped, and having multiple businesses fail on me. You know, these have been some of the biggest challenges I've ever had to face and probably some of the most stressful periods I've ever gone through. But at the same time, these have been the same things that have shaped my character and molded my mindset into what it is today. As the famous saying goes, you know, there's no light without dark and there's no growth without pain, you know. So why does this sort of relate to me starting my YouTube channel? It all started from when I reflected back on my journey before I started the channel and made me realize like how much I needed, you know, someone to look up to and someone to aspire to be like in order for me to be able to keep going in the first place. So when you're on your journey, right, and you know you're alone, going through nasty breakups, falling out with people because you don't spend enough time with them, you know, whatever it may be, breaking out or outgrowing your old, you know, your friends, you know, breaking up with partners, being cheated on, betrayed, you know, whatever it may be, on top of having businesses fail on you, losing money, you know, things not going the way you want it to be. The journey becomes a bit too dark, and sometimes that's where a lot of people give up because they can't see through the dark and realize that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And for me personally, I've been there multiple times where, you know, I could probably have given up, but I didn't. I kept going. The point is, I think what helped me most is not necessarily YouTube itself, but the people that are on YouTube that I aspire to be like, and know that they've had to go through the exact same stepping stones and the exact same challenges and hardships to get where they want to be. It's like, if they can go through it and get what they want, you know, why can't I? And it also gives you a bit more of a, you know, a bit of hope or faith, if you like, that if you keep going in the right direction, then, you know, you're eventually going to come out of this dark situation, whatever it may be, and then be able to come out into the light. I understand what it's like to be lonely and to feel like you've got no, you know, sort of no support behind you and feel like you're completely doing everything on your own and everyone's against you, the world is against you, business is failing, people are leaving your life. Like, it gets to a point where you're thinking, you know, are you really fucking up, or are you, you know, is this part of the process? And me starting this YouTube channel, I can then put out my own hardships, my own challenges that I've had to go through to get where I am today. Which then sort of leads into my second point. The reason I started the channel is so that I can send my message out to other people and be able to help anyone else, or just give a bit of inspiration to someone else who is going through these tough times alone, especially they're on the entrepreneurial journey, they're going for success, they want to better themselves, really just keep becoming the best versions of themselves. If I can be that person just to help inspire people to stay positive and just keep persevering on their, you know, on their goals, then I'm happy for that. And then you can just sort of take away what you need from the lessons and the value that I give you. But yeah, gonna stop the video there. Just a quick message and lots more to come as well. If you haven't already, please drop me a subscribe and drop this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow so that we can get in front of more and more people and help spread the message and help connect other entrepreneurs who are alone around the world to come together and just unite and keep pushing one another. But yeah, that's all for now, and I'll see you in the next video.